Hi guys and welcome. My name is Kartika Nair and you are watching Synchro Shakti. This is the channel about self-help, spirituality, personal development, success, all of that good stuff, as well as health and happiness. If that's the kind of stuff that you enjoy, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, but also hit the bell icon so you're notified of when my new videos come forward. Today I'm going to share with you a technique that I used to use to be able to leave the house because I suffered from panic and anxiety disorders for many years, and I was homebound. I couldn't eat, sleep, the same drill. And I was scared to leave the house because I was scared of having a panic attack in public or dying or passing out or having a heart attack or whatever. The same old drill. So this is what I would do, and this is what I want to extend to you guys. The first thing I want to tell you guys is panic disorder is 100% curable. As opposed to what psychiatry may tell you. It is curable. I am living proof of this. I did not take medications or any of that. All I did was I did mindfulness. I took the book Power of Now, I internalized it, and I applied it, and I exposed myself to my fears, and over time, over a good year and a half almost, I was able to completely come out of it, okay, and you can too. So today's technique is how do you leave the house to go to the bank or to the grocery store or travel or go to a show or wherever you need to go or go on an airplane, right? How are you supposed to do that when you're scared to leave the house or fear of panic attack and the symptoms of panic? So this is a technique that I used. All you got to do is you're going to take a sheet of paper, or you can take two notebooks. This is just for you to write out your fears, and then the other notebook is to write out the positive aspects of a particular situation that you have to get to, okay? So to make it more easier to understand, you're going to take a sheet of paper or two notebooks. On one side so you're going to divide that sheet of paper into two columns. On one column, you're going to write out all your fears. Everything you fear will happen. For example, if you want to go on a flight and you're scared that you will die on the flight, or you would have, you'd choke, you won't be able to breathe, you'll pass out, you'll puke, whatever is your fears, and you can't leave the flight. What if I have a panic attack in the flight? So you will write out all your fears regarding that. This is just to vomit it out, to get it out of your mind. On the other side, on the second column, or you can use a new notebook for this, you will write out the positive aspects in that situation, which is what are the positive things that make you slightly more relaxed about going on a flight. Okay, so you could write, well, there is water available, I can take help from the stewardesses, I can do my breathing exercises, I can watch a movie through the whole thing, or I could sleep, or if panic comes, I can witness that panic. If I need to sleep, I can sleep. There is whatever. I like the clouds, or aeroplanes. Tiny aeroplanes make me feel more cozy, right? Whatever you need to do to change the way you see the situation, to make it a more positive thing, you will write that down on the right side column. What happens by you doing this is that you are now vomiting out your fears and shifting your mind's focus to the positive things in the situation. When you make a list of the positive things, what happens is that you feel a little bit more at ease about going to going on that flight, or going to the grocery store, or going to the bank, or going to the bus, whatever it is, going on in a car journey, whatever it is, you feel a little bit more easy about doing that. So I'll give you another example. What I used to do is I had to go for shows, right? Because I'm a performer. And most of the time the place I would play at would be about 2 hours away from where I am at right now. So the very fact that I had to go 2 hours away and perform in front of all these people and all of that was just nerve-wracking. It was very hard for me. So I would write out my fears, which is mostly about passing out, puking, dying, people make fun of me, I'm weak, everybody thinks I'm not good enough, whatever. I would write that out. And then I would write out what was relaxing to me about the situation, which was things like, okay, being in a car, the movement of the car would allow me to relax a little bit, because it's kind of like, is like that lullaby, because in India our roads are kind of like, bumpy, so the bumpy feeling kind of gives me a little bit of a relaxed sense. I would write that there's water available at the venue, there is, I can step out for air if I wanted to, there is, when I play my music, I get engrossed in the music, so that relaxes me. So I would write out, and there are plants there, there's a window, there is a tree outside, so anything and everything that I could see of positive value to me, I would write it out, so that when I did go in the car towards the show, I would be more focused on the fact that I can, the movement gives me relaxation. So my mind would be more focused on the positive, which would help me get through that day and get through that situation without having that fear of panic. Now, understand that panic attacks is nothing but pure sensations. It's just your unconscious mind, it's just your body's fight or flight response to a threat that is in your conscious or subconscious mind. That threat is usually the fear of panic. So it causes more panic attacks. So if you can learn to embrace that panic, which I will teach you about in the series as we go along, you would definitely be able to ride the wave of panic. I have been on multiple flights. I have been in multiple places where panic has come up. I have watched it, allowed it to come up and come out, and I've come back to a very, very calm place. I know it's very difficult. It's nightmarish. Nobody here who's never been through panic and anxiety disorders will ever understand what you and me have gone through. But the very fact that I'm standing here telling you, hey, you can get over it, should give you enough ease to just take these tips, practice it, and I'm sure you will be perfectly all right. Give it a year or a month, but do your best and you'll definitely get okay. I love you all, wishing you most success on your journey, and I'll see you all soon. Namaste.